already known that he was a member of the faculty, I would have thought he was one of the kids. Because it is not unusual for students to show up at my door, often asking for money, in fact, to get a project going. But how could I not? You heard me talk, some of what I was going to say now, I was captured saying at an interview that happened at the school this fall. I grew up loving music and the arts. It all came from church. I grew up imagining one and then a second career path for myself. The first because I loved my grandfather, I was going to be a minister. So I strayed away from that and became an educator. And that was the path that I've spent my whole career in, because not only was it a deep value for me to be educated, not only did I grow up loving school, even though I grew up in a segregated Washington, D.C. school system with wonderful teachers committed to our learning. To me, that was probably the most important thing to achieve in life, which was to educate and to make education available, accessible to every kid in the world, certainly in our country, certainly in our communities. I spent my life doing that, encouraging others to do it. I still do that. I still encourage others. When I look at the school that has been spawned by this forest, and I see those teachers there and their level of commitment and care for these kids, again, I feel really satisfied that my choices for me were the right ones. And so, as gracefully as I can, at this moment, I will have to tell you that when the 15th anniversary was being planned, they actually asked my permission to honor me. So, which I thought was a gentle approach, and I didn't see how I could possibly say no, because what we are doing really matters deeply. I'm very grateful for all of you for being here, for expressing your own commitment to these efforts. This chorus, the school that has spawned, the programs that we are growing in Chester through the arts, but with the aim to really liberate people from any impediment to their realizing their full selves through education. That's the gateway. We're here, you're here, you've got keys, you twist those keys, you'll open those gates, and for that we're grateful. Every educational institution needs support beyond the public coffers and what they can offer. We're in a partnership with the school district to create and grow the school down there. We need to raise close to $1 million a year to do that. We'll always be dependent on philanthropy. We'll always be dependent on our ability to convince you and have you convince others that commitment to young people and education is what really, really counts for the future of our society, for the safeguarding of democracy, for the restoration of civility to our public lives. Education is the foundation for all of that. Grand preacher. So, for me, it's about children. Philanthropy is about children. Education is dependent on philanthropy. Your presence here today is philanthropic, whether you want to apply that word to it or not. And we're grateful for that, and we're grateful that you will probably be a part of our future as well as our present, and enable us to do even more. When we celebrate the 25th anniversary of the chorus in 10 years, we will be graduating our first kid from high school that same year. Right? That's right. So look for it. Thank you so much.
please join us in the lobby for some champagne and some hors d'oeuvres. And thank you all for coming. I hope to get a chance to chat with you. Come upstairs now. We'll have a drink together.